What's up, guys? It's Kelly. Welcome back to another episode of Spilling Wine. Today, I'm here with my friend Drew, and we're doing a little casual yap session today. Hi, Drew.
Hey, what's going on?
It's been a while since you were in the studio.
Yes, actually, I'm glad to be back, and I thank you so much for inviting me back because this is going to definitely be one for the books. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. And we're finally back at the table. I feel like it's been like almost a year since I've been filming like this setup, and I miss it so much. I just love this setup.
I really do like the table. I requested that we be at the table. It definitely shows my better angle, and the last couch that was here was a little short, so I kind of looked like a little nub, but
Yeah. But
yeah.
I do like this setup. It's very like nostalgic for me because this is how I started. Well, not how I originally started, but when I was doing most of my episodes was here. So, yeah. But we have a lot to talk about. A lot.
Oh my God. I don't even know where to start, but I kind of do. You want to talk about when we went out for Halloween weekends?
Oh my God. Yeah. So we had plans. What was our original plans? I think Jersey or something?
Our original plans were that we were going to go to some backwoods bar in Jersey that I used to hang out at when I was younger. And we were going to just be stupid, and we probably could have done whatever we wanted, like had a good time, whatever. But it was only like, whatever, $15 entry. But we decided that we were going to.
I guess we just wanted to stay local, which is weird because we never want to stay local. But I feel like Halloween, everyone goes out. So we kind of figured that, okay, there's going to be people here.
Well, so Halloween night we were local, but then we decided that the next day we're going to go all the way out to the city, truck our butts out. And that was insane.
Okay, so for Halloween, I had two costumes. I always have multiple costumes because I feel like I just can't wear the same costume multiple times. So I was a SWAT officer from like a previous year. I was a SWAT officer, and I was the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader or whatever. So for night one, I was really trying to figure out what I wanted to wear. I didn't want to freeze my ass off, so I was like, okay, I want to wear pants. So I decided to go with like the cop costume, the SWAT officer, whatever, so I can wear the pants and not freeze. And Drew was a prisoner.
Convict. Yes. I decided to be a convict both nights because I really didn't care. And Halloween this year, I was just like, whatever. It's literally whatever. It's 2025. I don't think anybody cares what I'm wearing. So.
And didn't you get your costume like the day of or something?
I got the costume the day of, and it was also a women's large. So I was just like, like my whole chest was like stuck. And then by the time I had to get out of it each night, I was like, like trying to get it off my body, literally. Like, it was not funny.
So we decided to go to Paradise Island, and I do like that spot. I do. They have a new section called Club Paradise, I think, where they have like an indoor club vibe type thing.
Yeah, it's totally cool. They definitely made it like comfortable for the winter so that like basically if you go to Club Paradise, quote unquote, there's a bunch of heaters, and they have a whole area where there's like a dance floor. They kept the tiki bar, so like they kind of just boxed everything in for the winter time, and I'm sure that they're just gonna like open it back up for summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like that. I had a lot of fun.
Me too. It was so fun. We had this idea that we were going to go around. Well, I was going to go around with a Sharpie and rate guys and like write the number on their hand. So that's what I did. That was so fun. I had so much fun doing that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So literally she rated one guy a 6, and I was like I felt so bad because I was just
wearing
like
a cowboy hat.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, you do not wear a cowboy hat and get a 10.
Stash, he had a mustache. It was
that even worse.
Okay, you know what? The mustache looked pretty good. He was pretty hot besides the whole outfit thing.
I couldn't tell if it was real or a costume.
Honestly, me either, but I think that's why he should have got at least an 8.
Really?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I'm into mustaches. Pretty hot.
Okay.
Maybe not on that guy.
No.
But he was all right, whatever. Anyway.
He looked like Indiana Jones.
Anyway.
I was a little scared.
So yeah, she rated a bunch of guys, and we had a little bit of a fun time. I think like some of the guys were like a little like why'd you give me this number? But like you actually did a good job rating. Like you definitely gave everybody their like respect where respect was due. Besides that 6.
Okay, well, listen. I gave most of the guys like 8, 9. I think I gave a 7.5, whatever. I wasn't like disrespectful, like 2, 3, 4, like, you know what I mean? But that guy, oh my God, the cowboy dude, I had to give a 6. I couldn't give everyone a good number.
Okay, but like one of them definitely deserved the 1, and I'm just not even going to say who.
Wait, which one?
No. Not on here.
But anyways, there was this one guy that was there. And I guess he was like a friend of one of my friends or somebody that I knew, but I just never met him before. But when I went up to him, I was kind of just like scouting for guys that were single so I can make the TikTok and no girl is going to be like, why'd you fucking write a number on my man's hand? You know, so it was for a TikTok, the trend. We weren't just doing it for fun. But I go up to the guy and he's like, oh yeah, like I've seen you before, like on Instagram, whatever. He was cute.
A cute one?
Yeah, red hoodie.
Oh.
He was cute, right?
Yeah.
So I make the video and he's like, can you handcuff me? And I was like, sure. So I make a little video of me handcuffing him. I post it to my TikTok. The next day, like we exchanged numbers and everything. The next day he texts me and he's like, did you just call me? And I was like, no. He was like, someone just called me on no caller ID saying, this is Kelly. Like, did you fall in love with me when you handcuffed me? And it was like a random person prank calling him, pretending to be me because they saw my TikTok.
So this is what you're talking about. Oh my God. Why did I not remember that at all?
I don't even know.
Anyway.
But how crazy is that?
No, yeah. That is insane. Like, I think that people are literally like freakazoids for doing stuff like that. But then again, it was probably one of his friends. Like, I feel like it must have been one of his friends if that was the case.
Like one of his like girlfriends?
One of
his female
friends.
friends?
One of his friends told one of his female friends because there were barely any females there that night.
I know, but they saw it on TikTok.
Oh,
the video on TikTok got like 13 shares.
That's
and
wild.
then he got a call. Like, what?
Well, it had to be one of his friends, but that's so freakish.
Yeah. That
Anyway,
was really crazy.
We hung out with these 2 guys and we ended up going to a second location. And I'm pretty sure that we were like when we were walking out, like a bunch of the guys were basically like, where are you going? Like they basically like they wanted to like I feel like they wanted to know where we were going.
Oh.
Like, you know.
Yeah. But can we just talk about the fact that literally everyone was in a fucking cop or a prisoner costume? Like that was like the costume of the year.
I do think that I served. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we both served. For that matter.
No, yeah. It was a good one. It was good.
Yeah.
But then we went to Island Social after, one of the spots that I go to a lot. It was packed. You couldn't even walk in there.
That place was like sardines, and I wasn't even going to walk to use the bathroom. I held myself for about the whole 2 hours that we were there. I held it.
Really? Because you couldn't walk through?
And I waited until I drove you home, and then I drove myself home, and then I finally used the bathroom.
Oh my God.
No, literally, I was not about to walk over to the bathroom.
Okay, and let me just say this. I don't know what it was that night, but the freaks were definitely fucking out. This girl came up to us, pressing us over a cigarette, and was like, do any of y'all have a cigarette? And we're like, no. She's like, I know one of you guys have a cigarette. And she's like getting in our faces.
And then every single person in our group just pulls out their vape, like, we vape. And she's just like, nah, I know you's got a cigarette. Like, what are you talking about?
Like, she was getting mad that we wouldn't give her a cigarette. I'm like,
we don't have cigarettes. Like, what? Like,
who the fuck smokes cigarettes? It's 2025. I don't smoke, period, but I don't know anybody that fucking smokes cigarettes anymore. Anyways.
That was pretty funny though.
That was. Like, you're getting that mad over a fucking cigarette.
I think we all laughed about it after, and then she was like, nah, because I see you laughing now. Like, yeah, like, it was funny.
No, it was funny. Night 2 Halloween. Oh my God, that was a fucking disaster. Like, really bad. First of all, we wanted to see A Boogie because I love A Boogie. I'm sure you love A Boogie. Who doesn't love A Boogie?
I mean, A Boogie till the day I die. Like,
yeah. So we couldn't get on a guest list because we waited basically last minute. We got the tickets like what, the night before?
Literally the night before we
bought
them. Yeah.
So we paid a crazy amount for these tickets. I think it was like $70 or whatever for a fucking entry ticket to a club that I can get in for free any other night. But whatever. We're like, it's A Boogie, let's buy the tickets.
If we would have bought the tickets a couple days prior, I think they were 53. And we bought them like the day before, so they were 70. Like whatever, I get it, but like that was annoying. Anyway, continuing on.
Whatever, it was A Boogie. So we get all ready. I'm wearing my Dallas Cowboys costume. Once again, I didn't want to freeze my ass off, so I'm literally wearing sweatpants over my costume. When I got there, I took them off. But we get there, and it said that the doors opened at 10:30. So we're like kind of panicking because we took the express bus there, and I think we got off the bus at around 10:30, and we're like, oh my god, we're gonna be late.
Oh,
like,
the whole time we thought we were gonna be late. We also didn't realize it was 20 freaking blocks of a walk, and we walked 20 blocks. And I saw McDonald's. I was like, oh, maybe I should go use the bathroom, but no, we didn't. And then we're literally waiting in line for what felt like 2.5 hours.
It was like 3 hours that we waited on the line.
Yeah.
It was this long ass line, and they weren't letting anybody in. I guess because they wanted the line to look long and they wanted like a big crowd to go in. I don't really know. But I felt so bad for you because you were like literally about to fucking piss yourself.
No, that was pretty terrible. But then at least when we got in, the bathrooms were empty. So that was the one time I used the bathroom because that place was like packed with people. And I was just like, I don't even want to have to do it again. And like the floor near the bathrooms was just like so sloppy. It was like walking in DJs.
Oh my god, ew.
It was bad.
Yeah, disgusting. But anyways, we get there, and I kid you not, it's all children. Like, they're all like 20-year-olds, and we're like, what the fuck? And these two girls, they were like Victoria's Secret angels or whatever the fuck. They're wearing these big gigantic ass wings, and we're like, it's the VIP section, and we're like right next to the VIP section, and they're like kind of behind, they're like directly behind me. And they're dancing, and they keep swinging their wings into me. Like, I'm talking about the corner of the wing was poking my eyeball out. It was like getting stuck in my hair. Like, it wasn't like a brushing against me. It was like dead ass, like smacking me in the face with these fucking wings.
It was not fun, that part.
No, it wasn't. So I turn around to see if they're like aware that they're hitting me, and they're just completely disregarding. So I'm like, okay, maybe they'll stop, right?
I'm like, Kelly, please don't fight. Kelly, please don't fight. Kelly, please don't fight.
Even worse, I feel like they feel the wing hitting me and they're like doing it on purpose now. Yeah. So it's like poking me in the eye. It's like scratching my head. I'm like, whatever. I turn around and the girl's like, what? And I'm like, well, your friend is like poking me with her wing, right? And she's like, well, she didn't realize. I said, really? She didn't realize? And I just break the wing off.
I swear to you that they realized. Like I was looking at them and they knew what they were doing.
Exactly.
Like they looked at us every single time and they were like, like what do you want? What do you want from us? Like, why are you doing this to us?
Yep.
But and that they did it to me a bunch of times too. But then I just like I basically like turned my back to them so that like I wouldn't have to get hit in the face.
Yeah.
And by the time like they realized that they weren't gonna hit me in the face again, they just like walked away. They were like, oh, we can't annoy them.
I know.
Like I'm like
I know
these sadistic ass people in here.
Yeah,
that I just couldn't handle.
Yeah, but it's okay because she had a broken ass wing after that. It was like all bent, and I was like, oh well,
good.
Oh well. Listen, I've been an angel for Halloween before, and I've had like the gigantic ass wings. You can't go into a public packed place with those.
Right, of course not.
No.
That was hilarious. I mean, like the fact that I was like, Kelly's gonna do something, and I don't know, like I didn't know how you felt about that. Like, in all honesty, like I was like, this can go one way or it can go the other. But so literally, like what happened to me that I was really annoyed at was I was standing next to VIP because I basically was holding the line, and I was like telling Kelly like you have to stand right here and put your hands right on the chair so that we can't like lose our spot. And like every single time I would just be like, you know, holding my space, like basically dancing around my space. We just like there would always be people that were like bumping into us or whatever, always trying to like move us out of our space because we were basically at the entire center of where the VIP section was. So we would have had the best view of A Boogie if he were to walk in. So the entire time people are like bumping into us, whatever. And this girl just like sits next to me, but then she tries to sit on my hand. So I literally turn around and I'm like, I guess we're all sitting down today. like, what am I gonna do?
Oh my God. If you guys thought that was bad, it gets so much worse. We're standing there. We're waiting for A Boogie, bro. We're literally just here for A Boogie. We're not drinking. We're not socializing. We're literally just here for fucking A Boogie, right? So I text the promoter, and I'm like, do you know when he's supposed to get here? He's like, yeah, 10, hello, 2 a.m., 2 a.m. So we're like, all right. We're waiting there for 2 hours. We got in at like, what, 12? The doors open at 12. So we're waiting 2 hours, right?
Oh, but here's the thing. We didn't realize that it was daylight savings time.
Bro, the second it fucking hit 2 o'clock, it went back to 1 o'clock. And A Boogie still wasn't fucking there.
And we were just like, what are we going to do? Like, literally, I was like, it's 1:14, Kelly. And she's like, wait, it was just about to be 2.
Yep.
It should be 2:14.
Yep, and A Boogie is nowhere to be found. Like, nowhere in sight.
Right, so of course we have to wait for it to turn 2 o'clock again. However, we're waiting for it to turn 2 o'clock, and by the time it turns 2 o'clock, A Boogie is still nowhere to be found until about 3:15 when he rolled in the door.
Yeah, which is really 4:15. So thank you so much, A Boogie. I'm losing so much of my sleep to see you. Thank you for deciding to show up on your fucking Halloween event. Like, thank you.
Honestly, I'm just glad that we got to see him in person, if anything. You know, like that was like what it was worth it for. But then we didn't even see him go on.
Oh,
because this next part you're gonna die at.
Yeah. You thought that was bad? No, it actually gets worse. So we're standing there. A Boogie is about to get there. I don't even think he was there yet. No, he wasn't. And these 2 guys that are standing in the VIP section, mind you, they're like fucking 20 years old, but I didn't know they were 20 at the time because they're in the fucking VIP section. I'm thinking like, you're at least 21, right?
Like, what are you gonna think, actually? Like, why were there 20-year-olds there?
Exactly.
Like, it does not make sense at all. But
so anyways, the VIP section, it's like a bunch of guys in a circle. And, you know, they're popping bottles, blah, blah, blah. And they keep turning around and looking at me. But I'm just really paying them no mind, right? All of a sudden, one of the guys tapped me. And they're like, do you want to come into the section? Because we weren't in the VIP section. We were just, like, outside of it. And I was like, nah, like, it's okay. Like, I wasn't interested in talking to any of them. So I was like, let me not even bother. But then we were like, nah, because then I can get good videos of A Boogie when he comes. So I'm like, you know what? All right, let's go. 2 of the guys literally pull me into the section. Now I'm in the VIP section, right? They're like trying to talk to me, blah, blah, blah. Like, where are you from? How old are you? I'm like,
okay, so can I just preface? One of them literally goes like this. He goes like basically like looking at your ass. I was just like she is from New York. She will hit you. Like what? So you can continue now.
I was like, how old are you? He was like 20. 20. He was like, yeah, it's my boy's birthday. He's 20. I was like, what? You're not even supposed to be here, you child. Like, what?
That was crazy to me. I don't know if that wasn't the craziest part. I don't even know.
No, that wasn't the craziest part.
No, here's the craziest part, though.
This is the craziest part. So A Boogie finally decides to walk in all casual, like these people aren't fucking waiting for hours for him. He's like, hi everyone, like literally like he has no better place in the world to be, like, and he's with his whole entourage of people, like all his friends. I don't know who they were. I guess like other rappers, cool, whatever.
They looked cool.
He shows up with like 10 people and he's like saying hi to everyone, smiling, whatever. I like wave at him and he smiles and waves at me. That was like the highlight of my night. That was like the part that was like, okay, maybe it wasn't so bad that like A Boogie acknowledged me, right? But anyways, he's still not fucking performing. We're all standing there just looking at him. He's looking at us. And then all of a sudden, one of the guys that were in the section, the 2 guys that pulled me into the section was like, okay, nice meeting you. Like, we're leaving. Because it was so late at this point. It was like almost 4 a.m. So they leave, and the other guy in the section comes up to me. He's like, get out of my section. You're not even supposed to be here. He's like 19, 20 years old. And I'm looking at him like, what? He takes his phone flashlight and starts shining it in my face like this. Like, get out of my section, da da da. And at this point, like, we already wanted to leave because we waited 4 hours for A Boogie. A Boogie's not performing.
Yeah, so I made sure I said it loud enough for everyone in the freaking club to hear. I was like, you want to leave? And Kelly was like, yeah, let's go. And then we just made our way out.
And the guy was drinking a Don Julio bottle. Like, he was literally like taking shots right out of the bottle. He goes to like hit me with the bottle because I wasn't leaving the section. And I was like, all right, we're going to leave. Like, we just left. A Boogie, we didn't see him perform, but it was crazy because I was on Instagram the day after and I saw A Boogie performing. So what time did he perform? Like 4:30?
Oh, it had to be like right after we left. We left at 3:38, so it had to be after the fact. But then we didn't see those posts until like way after. So I don't know.
Yeah, very weird.
Anyway, we were not going to stay there till the sun came up. I could tell you that.
Yeah, no, hell no. After all that shit, getting hit with the wing, getting almost assaulted by the Don Julio bottle, these fucking young ass kids screaming in my face, I'm good. Hey, Boogie, I'll see you another time. like, I'll see you next time.
I had a good time though, regardless. Like, I mean, it was still like fun to just like, I don't know, listen to the songs that we kind of like grew up with and like.
The music was good. Shout out to Nicky Riz. Nicky Riz was DJing. He's a pretty good DJ. I won't lie. That was my first time seeing him DJ. He's from Staten Island, I think.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure he's from Staten Island. Yeah.
The actual good part of that night though was that we went across the street and got gyros, and I wanted to know your honest opinion on street gyros.
So that was my first time trying a gyro, and it was really good. I loved it. I liked it a lot.
Okay, good.
It was good.
It's actually lamb.
I know that. My mom eats those. Like, she likes them. But
no, yeah, they're fire.
I'm not really I don't really do like street food that often. But it was good.
I will either do halal or gyros, and I don't do hot dogs like from the street.
Yeah, no.
Definitely not hot dogs. Anything but the hot dogs.
Yeah, but that was our crazy Halloween weekend. Kind of wish we just stayed inside because that was crazy. Honestly, like, we basically paid $70 to get assaulted.
I didn't mind like all the craziness, but like you did get hit in the back of the head with like the bottle like maybe twice, and that just was, I was like, oh, okay. Like, because like when they were like dancing and stuff, like they kind of hit you in the back of the head twice.
Yeah, like what the hell?
That I was just like, oh my gosh, like what are you even doing? Like, I guess that's what happens when you let a 20-year-old into the club.
Exactly. Like, what?
But so, did you want to talk about dating apps?
Sure. I hate dating apps. I don't use dating apps.
Well, I mean, I did use dating apps for a while, and then I realized that it's kind of just stupid because it's not really worth it. Like, it's not worth my time and energy because a lot of people that I end up talking to kind of just end up like, over time, they just get very dry, and then I barely get messages, and then it's just like I get dry too, you know. I'm not even kidding. Like, it's either one or the other, and it like for some reason it just never works out that way. So I tried to do like, you know, having people set me up, like doing things naturally, and then one guy was like, oh, like I'm just not ready, you know, it's like not the right time in my life. I'm like, oh, whatever, who cares, you know. I mean, it's 2025 and I am 26 years old, but I guess I'll just YOLO, you know, like just rock it solo.
As you should. Dating is so bad nowadays. It's like actually getting to a point where it's sad. I never did dating apps though. I just feel like that's like the, what do you call it? Like the bottom of the fucking barrel. Like it's like a clearance rack. Like you're looking through the fucking clearance rack of people.
I shop on the clearance rack. Watch yourself.
Me too. You're talking to a Shein girly, but
period.
But seriously, it's like the people that are so desperate that they have to go on an app, and I feel like a lot of people want validation so bad. So it's like when they get those likes and those swipes and those chats, it's like it's just an ego boost for no reason. Like, what's the point?
I mean, sometimes I only used to go on the app to look for that, and like I felt like after a while it kind of was like just like an ego boost at first.
Yeah.
But when I wouldn't get the matches that like I specifically wanted, sometimes like I would just like, I noticed it would like put me in a little bit of a depression almost, like, but not like legitimately, but like over time I would just like constantly be thinking like, oh, I wonder if that person matched me. I wonder if that person matched me. And it's just
You
like
would think like that, really?
kind of a little bit. I mean, if it was like someone that I actually wanted to match me as opposed to like the matches that I did get, you know?
Yeah. But
I
what if they
mean,
weren't like active on the app?
maybe like one or two like a month that I would think of like, you know, like I hope they match me. And then like I would forget about them and in like in a week span I would forget, you know.
Yeah.
But like every now and then I would be like damn, I hope like wonder if that person's even thinking about like the match that or the like that I sent, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It all sucks. So,
I don't know. It's all kind of stupid. I'm not gonna lie, but
yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I just feel like the people that are actually dating intentionally are going out and meeting people in person and trying to make connections face to face. I don't see people that are intentional about dating going on a dating app. I
I
just don't see
tried that, but I know that all the good guys are not out. Like, you know,
Yeah.
like that's why I can't subject myself to the dating pool that is the bars, especially because I don't even drink,
Yeah.
you
I
know.
know. Yeah. That makes sense for you because you're meeting guys that do drink,
Right, exactly. And I
most
don't
likely,
really want to. And I mean, it's not that I don't want to meet guys that drink because I really don't care what you do with your life. It's just I don't want people that are so consumed with like the life of going out all the time. And like, I don't want people that are so consumed with like anything that is consumable for that matter. You know what I mean?
I know.
So it's like kind of rough, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like they don't have anything else going on in their life, so they want to go out all the time. It's like, why don't you have a hobby, like a legit hobby that you are interested in?
I mean, yeah, I feel like we do have this conversation a lot, not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Like you're so bored that your only resort is to go out and drink and do whatever you're doing. Like, why can't you just stay in, watch movies, read a book, something else, play a video game? I don't know.
Practice your spirituality, worry about yourself for a change. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally any of the above.
Right. It's just so annoying.
I don't know. Pray for me.
Me too. Me too. I recently just got fucked over, so
I will be praying for you. I always do.
oh, I
So,
appreciate you.
I
I
didn't
pray
need
for
to say
myself
that.
too.
That was stupid.
Yeah, but
Okay, you want to get into questions?
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I did get a list of questions from people. Really good questions. I was looking through them. How do you take a break when you need to step away from social media? Me personally, I feel like this is a hard question to answer because social media is like my outlet. You
Yeah.
know, like when I am going through something, I'm on social media fully. Like if you see me posting multiple TikToks, I'm going through something. It's a distraction for me, you know? When I need a break away from social media, I kind of just take a nap, honestly.
You know what I do? I instead of focusing on what other people are posting, I just focus on what I was posting, or I would just basically only be worried about my own content instead of worrying about everyone else's content at the same time, because I noticed that like if you just stop worrying about what everyone else is posting and you just worry about what's going on with you alone, or like even just like you said, just like getting offline. I
Yeah.
mean, it's the best thing for you. I mean, I the past 5 hours I haven't even gone on social media. I've been driving. Like
Yeah.
it's insane.
I feel like that's a really good point that you made though, because I try to stop like doom scrolling.
Yeah.
And when I catch myself doom scrolling, I'm like, okay, what content can I make right now? Like what video idea? Sometimes I write video ideas in my notes. And if I catch myself like, doom scrolling or consuming a lot of media, I'm like, okay, I need to stop and I need to start creating because I'm
If
just wasting my time.
if I'm actually scrolling like that and I'm like doom scrolling, I'll notice on Instagram, I'll literally go off the Instagram app completely. Like, if anything, I'll make like maybe one post to my story and then I'll just go off the app completely because I just can't handle like doom scrolling on Instagram.
Yeah.
But if I just get off the app and then I go like on TikTok, I just listen to like a spiritual coach or like a life coach or something like that. It kind of like it's a different way to enjoy social media and it gets me out of like what I'm actually thinking about, if that helps.
True. That is really good.
Yeah.
TikTok is really bad for me because I'm constantly opening TikTok every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
But at the same time, though, I am very productive with creating content on TikTok. So it's kind of like a win-lose, you know?
I never see it as a lose though, because I feel like we're all like always learning from even our mistakes, or even we're learning from every situation we have. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Next question. What is your comfort meal when you're feeling down?
That's so easy.
Really? What's yours?
It's either something chicken parm, or like it's got to be like just chicken cutlets. Like
Yeah.
chicken cutlets get me going, and then sushi always makes my mood better. So it's like one or the other, but yeah.
For me, definitely fruit, like fresh fruit. I could be sick as a dog. I could be like crying my eyes out. I'll never turn down fruit. If I ever turn down fruit, it's because I'm like throwing up, you know? That or like pasta. My favorite pasta is the money bags from Patricia's. Those are fire. And probably like a seafood boil.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, Patricia's is fire.
Oh my God, I love
Oh my god, I
their
had
money
the
bags. They're fire.
I tried that like this year. Oh my god, and I was like, "What? Where have you been all my life?"
I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah.
It's like literally my favorite. Um, Next question is, as a content creator, what scared you the most when you first started? So those of you who don't know, I started creating content at a young age. I started when I was 10. I feel like the part that scared me the most was taking all the risks, making all the sacrifices for it to not work out in the end. Because, you know, going to public school while you're doing social media is like just asking to get bullied. You know, like it
definitely.
was
Oh my god.
yeah, like it was such a struggle for me. Like there were times where I didn't even want to go to school because I knew that I was going to walk into my classroom and they would be talking about like my YouTube videos and
And
stuff
at
like
the
that.
time, I used to literally just post like stupid artsy things on Instagram. Like I thought I was like artsy or whatever, but I really wasn't. And the kids totally made fun of me to the point where I was in the guidance counselor's office all the time.
Oh, me too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The guidance counselor would literally pull me out of class because it was like getting to a point where the bullying was so bad, my mental health was so bad. But at the end of the day, clearly it ended up working out. I never stopped, regardless of what I had to go through to do it. And I feel like that's a big lesson to be learned. Like if you love something and you really want something, you're gonna do anything to get it, you know?
Yeah, of course. I think one of my biggest struggles must have been probably, I had it before. I think it's kind of like, if anything, it's the people that recognize me and don't say anything. Like they'll be like, "Oh, that's that guy from TikTok," and then they just like keep it to themselves. And,
Yeah.
like they're like, you know, like I get like that feeling of like, "Oh my god," like they notice me, but then I'm like, but they're not even saying anything to me. Like, you know, like are they just gonna creepily stalk me like now, and like what's gonna go on? Like, you know, like that is probably the part where like they're not saying anything to me, and they're kind of just like, they're like, "Oh, that's that guy from TikTok," and then they just like dead it at that. And then, or like even they start talking about me thinking I'm not like standing directly in front of them, they're walking behind me in the mall or something, like, you know, like
No.
I just, yeah, no, I get so nervous. I'm like why today?
No way. No, I'm so happy that you said that because that happens to me literally all the time where somebody will introduce somebody else to me and like they'll clearly know who I am, but they'll pretend that they have no idea who I am. And then I'll later find out that they do know who I am. And it's like, oh, like you could have told me that you knew me from somewhere, because now I'm in my head. I'm like, okay, what do you know about me? What content have you seen? I went on a date before and some guy told me that he Googled me. So like he had like his whole background on me. And like every time I would tell him something about myself, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know that already. I saw it on your podcast," or like I saw that on Google. And I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh
I'm just
my
like,
God." I had to cut it off because I'm like,
I can't deal with people that pretend that they don't know. At least pretending you don't know something about me is one thing, but then like pretending you don't know me
at all?
that's crazy.
Oh
Yeah,
my
no.
God, no. I've had people do that to me a lot. And it's like, I would rather you say like, "Oh yeah, like I've seen your videos before. I've heard of you before. I've seen you before."
Right, like,
rather than like pretending that you have no idea who I am.
I'm always down for a conversation. Like I'm definitely someone who just doesn't even care. But like at the same time, if I feel like I'm looking hideous that day, please don't take a picture with me. Like please, if I don't look the good that day, like catch me on a good day. All right. you're beat.
Yeah, no. Like I've had a girl that I've met out before. It was in like a friend group, and she was like, "Oh, like I remember you from New York," and I was like, "Yeah." But then she had said to one of her friends, like, "Oh, this person that she's dating right now is nothing like her exes," and I'm like, "How do you even know that? Like, how long have you been watching me? How long have you known about my life?" It's just like a very weird concept to me, because like I don't really worry about other people's lives like that.
No, I think when people are invested in your life, it's actually a good thing because it's a sign of like flattery almost. Like they should be flattering you basically like wow, you're actually that into everything that I have going on, aren't you? Like it
Yeah,
gives a little bit of obsession
I
like
don't really see it in a bad way though, because I'm guilty of it too. I watch people online and like I have like parasocial relationships, I guess, to them,
I
but I don't really know
suppose.
them in life. I mean, it's
Even
not
if I
really
were to have, let's say, I don't even know what parasocial means, but
like it's like when you feel like you know somebody from social media, but you don't
okay.
know them in real
So
life.
even if I were to have a parasocial relationship to somebody, then I probably would say, "Oh, I actually watch you. Like I know like a little bit about you."
I would say that
You
too,
know, like I
100%.
wouldn't
Yeah.
lie and say I know nothing about you, and then just like come out one day and be like, "No, actually, I know everything." Like like it's
Oh my
freaky.
God, this reminds me of something. Okay, so I have had this favorite rapper since I'm like 14, 15 years old. Like I love his music. He's like my Eminem.
Right.
Like I know all of his songs. I know all about his life. He recently DM'd me,
Ooh.
and I don't know how he DM'd me. I feel like he's known me since I was young because I used to like repost his music and say like this is my favorite artist. I love him, and like he
Right.
used to like the post, like acknowledge me, but I didn't realize that he remembered who I was.
Mm.
Um, but I posted like a picture of my outfit. I was like all dripped out. I was wearing like Dior shorts. I was wearing like this nice blingy chain. He commented on the picture. I don't know how he like clicked on my page or came across it, but he was like, "This outfit is fire." So I messaged him and I was like, I would love to have you on the podcast one day. He's from Arizona. So
Oh, that's
he
wild.
was
I
like,
have cousins out there.
yeah,
Yeah.
he was like, I've never been to New York, but as soon as I come to New York, I'm definitely coming on the podcast because like you've always been
Yes.
like super cool. This is my favorite rapper, by the way. Like we're talking
Yeah.
about my favorite rapper,
Right. Right.
like of all time.
Okay. Okay. Can't
Um,
wait.
but the point that I'm bringing up this is because he was opening up and telling me about his daughter and his personal life. Obviously, I already know about his
Okay.
life from listening to his music, but I'm not gonna say, oh yeah, I know that you have a daughter. I know that you went through this with your baby mama
Yeah.
and stuff. Just gonna act like he's like I'm talking to you, like a regular person, you know?
I mean, I suppose. I mean, I really think that you should use your knowledge, not to your advantage, but rather use your knowledge to show him what you do know, and then give him the space to open up about what he wants everybody to know.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. But I feel like that's like a different type of scenario because you don't want to seem like a fan, even though obviously I'm a fan. But
I mean, come on. I'm still a fan of everyone that I've ever been a fan of in high school. Like, come on.
yeah,
You know?
yeah.
So what?
When others are in need of help, what's your ideal way of helping them out? I feel like I give great advice. I feel like that's really my way. Or if I see like one of my close friends are struggling, I'll invite them to go do something because I feel like that helps me. You know,
Yeah.
like spending quality time, going out to get lunch, or
I feel like a lot of times I like to try to be a shoulder for someone in need, but also like I like to always like you know me, like I wear a cross, I wear it openly a lot. I like to like throw in the word of God right there, like just
me too.
yeah, like it helps. Like it
Yeah,
really does. And then also like like being there, just being present for the most part. You really
yeah,
need to be there for someone if they're going through something.
yeah. I try my best.
People remember what you put them through when they were going through something more than they remember when you're, partying. So always remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What makes a good friend?
Definitely someone who will always be ready to bat for you. Like basically someone who's always ready to just like drop everything and help you or like basically like I don't know, either that or someone who just like helps you in ways where you never thought were possible. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I try to think that I do a good job, you know.
Yeah.
But I also don't think that humans have the ability to be perfect.
Right. I think loyalty is everything. I think that is what makes or breaks a true friend.
Yeah,
You know, I think that's the most important.
right. I mean, yeah, loyalty definitely.
Not somebody that's going to just switch up on you, you know?
I've had a lot of people switch up, so I know I
Me
feel it.
too. We all have.
Yeah. Not fun.
I know. Next question is, where do you want your career to go next? I want to do like more mental health stuff.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. I feel like I need to step out of my comfort zone and do that more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know.
I think, I mean, like a good next move for me would be to probably go through and like try to do more of my spiritual stuff, you know. I read cards. I used to do it on live for a very long time. And then I finally got my first mod who actually she's always in my live chat. So I figured like, you know, she's the one I could trust. You even said you were like, "Oh, why don't you make this person your mod?" Like, you know, shouts to her, but I'm not going to say your name because I don't know if you want me to say your name. So, yeah, but like I literally just like I want to definitely go live more and like
Yeah.
take care of what I have to take care of. But also like, oh my gosh, with winter like just approaching, it felt like I was just like unable to do things. I have that seasonal depression. I don't know
Me
about
too.
you.
I have it really bad,
Yeah,
especially when it gets dark at 4 p.m. and it's like, okay, do I need to go to bed now or can I stay up? Like, it's like very confusing
I
and it
know.
makes me feel like I am doing nothing with my life because as soon as the sun goes down, I think I'm about to go to bed.
I feel like I should be sleeping all the time, and that's probably one of the main problems right now.
Me too. I've been napping every single day. I literally took a 3 hour nap after work today.
Yeah. Um, I'm just glad that I'm like I have a couple days off and then I have another day off in the week, so it kind of like gives me a break during the week.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather work weekends. I really don't care. Like,
Really?
yeah,
No, I like having my weekends off.
no.
Yeah, it's like a reset for the next week.
No, because also people can't beg me to go out because I have work the next day always.
Yeah, it sucks for me.
Sucks for you. Yeah, because you're the one begging me to go out.
Exactly. That's why it sucks for me because you always say no.
Well, what am I gonna do? Like, what do you want me to go out every single weekend? Like,
One day a week.
one day we could do Fridays.
Fine.
We're already going out Friday, okay?
Yeah. Last question is, out of all the things you've done, what was the best experience and what was the worst? For me, I feel like my best experience was our live show podcast because I love talking to people and seeing like their live reactions.
Yeah.
I hate public speaking. I've never liked public speaking, but I feel like that anxiety, like I low key like kind of like it. Like I secretly like it.
I thought that was so cool. I'm not even
I
gonna
know, I
lie.
really loved it. I really did like it.
Yeah.
Um, hopefully more in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Worst? I don't really know. I feel like maybe some things that I've said on the podcast that maybe I shouldn't have said, but also at the same time, it's like this is just for entertainment purposes. It's not to like
Of course.
it's not to like harm anybody like that, you know.
No,
It's just for
yeah.
entertainment.
Right. I mean, what are
Just
like
for content.
what are we here for? We are here to entertain. We are
Yeah.
entertainers at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, that's the one thing, like, you know, the fact that we are entertainers does not mean that we have to choose to entertain you in public every time we see you. Like literally, some people expect it and it's just not right.
I have very bad social anxiety. My social anxiety literally eats me alive, and I know you have it too. Like it's like
Oh my God.
I walk into a public place and I immediately start freaking out internally, especially if there's people that like I know me, like follow me on social media or people that I used to talk to or whatever the case may be. It's just I don't know, something about it. It's just very anxiety inducing.
The anxiety that I get from being in public spaces where I don't know every person, like, you know what I mean? Far beyond anything else.
Yeah. No, like I absolutely start freaking out.
No,
Like I
yeah.
have to drink. And especially me going up to somebody and talking to them first. Like I wish so bad if I could literally wish upon a star and like get one wish granted to me, it's like to have the confidence to go up to somebody and start a conversation. I do not have that in me to save my life.
See,
Even as a
that I'm not bad
child.
at. That is, I'm not too bad if we're going out, but like mostly because I know a lot of people that go out on Staten Island, so I'm not really worried about what's gonna happen. And I like everybody's pretty predictable, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the one reason like I really don't care who we go up to when we go out. But like maybe like in the mall, like I'm not about to go interview random people, like, and
Oh
I'm not
hell
about to do
no.
that in Times
I
Square either.
wish I would have to drink before that.
I feel like I'll get punched in the face in Times Square.
But like I feel like it's from getting bullied for so long because I was getting bullied when my brain was still like developing. Like I was young when I started getting bullied.
Right.
And like it really affected the way I like communicate with people.
Yeah.
There was a point in my life where like I couldn't even make eye contact with somebody, you know? And I
Yeah.
still have like anxiety when somebody's talking to me, having a conversation, and I'm like
When
low key
I
having a panic attack.
Yeah, when I was in middle school, I had the worst time that you could probably imagine. And
Yeah.
I'm sure that the middle schoolers were not good to you either,
No.
because that's just how it was. Like, and growing up on Staten Island, they really don't care either what they say. So it was just like it really freaking sucked. Like,
Yeah.
it tortured my life.
But it's so funny though to see now people that I went to school with that like didn't like me or didn't support me or like bullied me, like they're all watching my content, liking my posts, stalking my profile, DMing me. Like it's just like I would have never expected that 10
Oh yeah,
years ago.
absolutely. The people that hated me the most are quite literally the
Your biggest
people that
fans.
try to kiss my butt the most.
Yeah.
Kiss it. It's frigging beautiful.
But, you know, I don't have any hate, I guess, for people that used to bully me and whatnot. I mean, I wasn't perfect either, but I would never go back and go on some girl's page that I clearly didn't like years ago and be like, oh my God, I love what you're doing. Like, that's weird to me. It's like you can watch, but don't let me know that you're watching.
I mean,
You know?
I really don't even care. I'm not a mean girl. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a mean girl, but like I like it when people like give me that little bit of attention, especially like if they were the girls or like the guys that were just like kind of like assholes, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I really don't care anymore. You know, like the amount of care that I've put into everything, I've stopped caring completely to the point where I could post anything and I wouldn't give a crap if someone said something to me like, "Oh, that was disgusting." Like, "Congratulations.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club." Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know?
But I also feel like there are certain people that do trigger my PTSD or like feelings from the past that I just kind of like for example, my childhood best friend, I was best friends with her for like 12 years. We had a really big falling out in high school and we just had beef ever since. She liked my TikTok the other day. She's blocked on everything, mind you. I just didn't know her TikTok, so I didn't go and block her. She liked my TikTok. I literally almost threw my phone across the room. I was like, oh my God, what the hell? Like, that is crazy. I don't know.
Block.
Yeah, let me just block. I need to get my priorities in order.
I think we both do, and I think that would be a great way to end the year.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing. This year is ending. And like I had such a good year, but also like halfway through the year, everything just started like crumbling down. But
Oh
I
my
feel like
God.
that's how it always is.
This year was freaking terrible. Like it was like the Leaning Tower of Pisa crashed over and rolled over grandma, basically.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just hoping that this winter goes by fast. Spring is coming soon, hopefully.
I cannot wait to see what next year has in store for us both.
I know, I'm
And
so excited.
I feel like we're on the come up. Like people don't realize, but we're on the come up.
Yeah. For sure. But that wraps up today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, listen on Spotify, rate us 5 stars on there, shop the merch, download the Hub 17 app. You can watch all of our episodes on there. Follow me, follow Drew, follow the podcast. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Bye.